students, today we are going to study about the matter, study about the mass, density, volume, all these things we will study. First we want to know about the matter. Matter is the thing which occupies space and having mass. And matter composed of atom, molecules and the ions. See, the atom contain nucleus and extranuclear part having electrons, and electron move along specific orbit called energy level, and this orbit goes on increasing and increasing 1 2 3 4 in the nearest to the nucleus, that is K, L, M, N, O and P. In this way you can name them K, L, M, N, O, P. So nearest to the nucleus only 2 electrons, then 8 electrons, then 18 electrons. By using this formula 2n square, in place of n you can put 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. 2n square, you put 3, 3 3 are 9, 9 2 are 18. Okay, so 2n square you have to use the formula. In place of 1, 2, 1 square 1, 2. Then 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Then 3 3 are 9, 9 to the 18. Then 4 4 to the 16, 16 to the 32. Then in this way you can fill the electrons. So the size of the atom is 10 raised to power minus 10 meter and the nucleus is 10 raised to power minus 15 meter. Okay, 1 upon 10 means 10 raised to power minus 1. Okay, so you can cut 1 meter wire in 10 equal parts, you will get 10 raised to power minus 1. 1 meter wire in 100 equal parts, you will get 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. 1000 parts, you will get 10 raised to power minus 3. In this way, when you cut 1 meter wire in 1 raised to 10 raised to power 10 meter, means you have to divide by 10 raised to power 10, you will get 1 angstrom. And if 10 raised to power minus 15 meter, that is the size of the nucleus, that is a 1 Fermi. It is called 1 Fermi. Okay. So atom is the smallest fundamental particle of the chemical system, and atom is the start. Atom is the start of the chemistry. Chemistry का start क्या है? Atom. Only hydrogen atom has 0 neutrons. और बाकी जितने भी atoms रहेंगे उसके अंदर protons, neutron और electrons सभी रहेंगे. And atom is neutral. Atom is neutral because atom has same number of protons and same number of electrons. Same number of proton is equal to same number of electron, means positive 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. Coulomb is the unit of charge. Okay, and this is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb in the negative charge. If electron, it will be negative. If proton, it will be positive. And both charges are same. So when you add them, you will get answer 0. Plus q minus q equals to 0. That's why atom is neutral. Why atom is neutral? Because number of proton is equal to number of electron. So atom is neutral. But when any atom loses electron, what happens? Loses electron, 1 electron or more electron. Okay, many electron. Ne minus Ne. If atom loses electron, it becomes positive ion. It becomes positive ion. That is called cation. That is called cation. If atom loses electron, form cation. This is called ion. We can say ion. In ion, number of proton never equal to number of electron. That's why they are charged particle. Ions are charged particles. Ions are charged particles. Okay. So any atom loses electron, form cation. That is a positive charge ion. Okay. But remember, if it is metal, it loses electron and its ion is smaller. If atom is bigger, ion is smaller. Positive ion is always smaller than its own atom. If it is sodium, it will be sodium positive. This ion will be smaller than neutral atom. If atom loses electron, it form cation which is smaller than its own original atom. But anion, if it is chlorine, if it accept electron, means one or more electron accepted. It is minus electron, it is plus electron. Chlorine will form anion. It will form anion, and anion are bigger than its own atom. Its own atom. Its own atom. Anions are bigger. Anions are bigger than its own atom, and cations are smaller than own atom. And in the case of anion, number of electron is greater than number of proton. Number of electron is greater than number of electron, means negative is greater than positive. Positive is what? Proton. Negative is what? Electron. Electrons are negatively charged 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and protons are positively charged 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So, in case of negative ion, negative is greater than positive, means electrons are number of greater than proton. In case of cation, number of proton is greater than number of electron. Positive is greater than negative. So, it is a positive ion, it is a negative ion, and it is a neutral atom. Atom is neutral. Atom is neutral. Atom is neutral. Okay, means zero charge. Zero charge. Zero charge. Because number of protons is equal to number of electrons. In case of atom, number of proton is equal to number of electron. In case of cation, number of protons are greater than number of electron. Positive is greater than negative. In case of anion, number of electrons greater than number of proton, means negative is greater than positive. And this whole system is called matter. This whole system is called matter. Matter consists of positive ions, negative ions, or molecules, or atom. Molecules are what? When atom combine with another atom of same type, like oxygen plus oxygen, it form O2 molecule. O2 molecule. Okay, molecule means, we'll discuss later. You keep your doubt in your copy. We'll discuss. Okay. So molecule has same type of elements like oxygen and oxygen, O2 molecule. Oxygen and oxygen and oxygen, O3 molecule. This is called O3 molecule. This is called ozone. Ozone, you know. You know ozone. Ozone is a layer above the earth's surface which protects us from the hazardous rays, or the rays which can create problem, means ultraviolet rays or these type of rays which can create lot of problems. So O3 is the ozone, O2 is the oxygen. What we inhale, whatever we inhale, that is oxygen molecule. Now N2 is nitrogen gas. It is 78% on the earth's surface. 78% is nitrogen gas. Okay, so it is nitrogen molecule. Similar way, nitrogen, even less number of atoms. You concentrate here. You can see all these things later. I will give time to write. If I am saying something and you are writing, you won't understand what I told. Okay, so keep your eyes at my lecture, then only you can understand what I am explaining. So N2 is a nitrogen gas, and similarly Cl2, Br2, F2, these all are the molecules. But now the modern chemistry, they have introduced, means molecule is stable, but only atom is not stable. This is unstable. This is unstable, means when you are in fever, you have fever, and somebody is coming to you, oh, let's go for the football. What you will say? Why you are creating problems in my life? Man, you go away. I want to take rest because I am having fever. If you are too much tired, you won't go anywhere for fun, for music, for dance, because you are extremely tired, you want rest. Similarly, elements are either stable or unstable. If they get bonded, they are stable. If they are not bonded, unique, akela, these are the unstable. So you can't find ONCl alone. Always in a molecular form. These all are the gases. Gases always in a molecular form. But in modern chemistry, one more stable form of different elements like NO2, CO2, CO, H2O, NH3, these are also molecules. But these are compound. But we can say these are also molecules. So, molecules, these type of molecules, or atoms, they are composed with the matter. And matter is what? Matter is the state. Matter has a state. If the particles are very far from each other, very far, man. If one oxygen molecule, another oxygen molecule are very far, you can say it is gas. In case of gas, the interaction between molecules are negligible. Negligible. They don't have any interaction between them. Very far from each other. These are molecules. This is gas. In case of gas, particles move randomly in all possible directions with all possible velocities. They can move here and there like a dust particle. You can see dust particle in the light ray. When the light is coming through a window and you can see a light ray in a dark, like a focused light. In that light you can see lot of particles roaming like this. In the similar way, in gases, particles are very far from each other and they don't have any shape. They can acquire the shape of container, whatever the room. Okay. In case of liquid, means water, particles are very close. Concentration. Particles are very close. Okay. But they can move also. This is the state called liquid state. But as compared to the gas, liquid particles are very close. Very close, man. You can see liquid. Water. Whatever water I am having now, this water, these particles can acquire the shape of bottle. And when this water freezes, it becomes solid. In solid, particles are very compact, very compact. They are having no space to move, very compact. They are not having space to move. They have property of rigidity. Rigid means you can't move. You can press sponge. You have a sponge, rubber ball. You can squeeze it, but you can't squeeze the solid. You can't squeeze solid. This is solid. Even applying force, you can't. This is not that rubber. This is eraser, no. But rubber ball or sponge ball, soft ball, you can squeeze like this. So solid has definite shape, definite melting point, and the interaction between particles are maximum, and there is no relative displacement between the particle. Relative displacement like this not possible in metals, but some exceptions are there like elasticity. Elasticity is another property, but you are very small to understand about the elasticity. But you must know solids are rigid. Solids are rigid. Solids have definite shape. Solids have definite shape. They are having maximum interaction between the particles. Maximum interaction. And there is no relative displacement within the particle on application of the external force. In case of solid. Solid have definite melting point, boiling point. Solid have shape. Solid have rigid property. Okay. In solid the particles are very close to each other. You can't move the particles. But in case of liquid, particle can move easily from one point to another point. And it is not having any shape. It can acquire the shape of container. And in case of gas, the particles are very far. And all these things are what? Matter. Get. Brilliant guy. Matter. Matter is the thing which occupies space and having mass. Now, in next class, next lecture, we'll study about mass, energy, and density. So, bye bye, students. Have a nice time. God bless you all. Take care.